when we're doing Tai Chi, the first movement is Wuji. Unless you're in a competition, in which case you start with your feet together and then you step out into Wuji, which is because the person keeping time needs to know when you're starting. Okay. So they start the clock there. But this is actually the beginning. And the next movement is called commencement. So Wuji becomes Taiji. If we're thinking of it as a self-defense system, the first thing we do is deal with what is the self. So step one, achieve enlightenment, and then you can progress from there. What is the self that you are defending? Remember we talked about, the finger touches the forehead, what's the subject and what's the object? In that case, in fighting, this becomes even more complicated because your distinction between subject and object break down. There is no real enemy, it's the two of you actually forming a single structure. So when you are standing, you want to feel your connection to the ground. Remember we were talking about how when people are frightened, they curl up, they try to get really small. So they're trying to escape from reality, and they just want to be that infinitely small thing that nobody can touch. And that's what we start with here. So you start with seeing how thin you can make yourself, how small you can make yourself, where you can, what is that singularity that you can define yourself as. So rather than being a collection of limbs, what is actually you? At first we think this is me, I'm the body. Then you realize I'm actually the experience of the body, because the body can change. And I could lose an arm or a leg, or an organ, I can lose a kidney, but it's still me. So I am the experience of those things, an n-dimensional polytope through a fiber, whatever. So the idea of becoming thinner, narrower, and that's why I can gain an extra 100 pounds and still be just as skinny inside as I ever was. In my practice, I'm getting skinnier. So when I was 125 pounds, I was at a bigger core than I have now, meaning that if somebody pushed any part of me, all of me felt threatened. But if I can just become that stream of consciousness, that stick figure. Yeah, a little stick figure where I just find out what is that experience, what is the essential part of that experience. So I start to feel my relationship with gravity, my relationship with energy, and space, same thing, energy is space in my mind. So that we talk about the connecting to the center of the earth and connecting to the cosmos, and existence is pretty much that duality. The tension, consciousness is the tension between subject and object, or between singularity and duality. When you're standing, you're trying to just be empty, be Wuji, not be non-dualistic. And if you achieve it perfectly, you'll just disappear. But you want to achieve the understanding of what that is in this space. So you liberate yourself from the attachment to the whole body. And yet there will always be some core function or process there. We're not the experience of the thing, we're the awareness of the experience of the thing. Where is that awareness? This is all familiar to you.
Congratulations on making it to the end of one of my videos. That is quite an accomplishment. If you would like to see more of these videos, then please visit sinclairinternal.arts.com, where you can make a one-time donation, or subscribe or sign up for a private online lesson. If you would like to see fewer of these videos, that is going to cost you.